Big Cars, powering British Challenge mixed martial arts throughout 2016. www.bigcars.co.uk.
Our next bout is a catchweight bout, and again will be fought as a professional contest over 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing firstly, fighting out of the red corner, representing Red Kings, Brian Bouland. And his opponent fighting out of the blue corner, representing Gym 01, Jamie Pritchard.
Professional action about to get underway here at BCMMA 14. It's a professional catchweight contest. Taking the fight on just a week's notice, Jamie Pritchard in the white. He's facing Brian Bouland in the black.
Range advantage for Bouland. But Jamie Pritchard, we've seen him fight before, very aggressive on his submission attempts. When he gets inside, looks for a lot of leg locks, a lot of chokes. He's got the body lock here early.
Pritchard hasn't had a professional contest since April 2014. An absolutely thrilling encounter with Phil Rayburn, took a lot of damage, came back with a Marcellatine finish out of nowhere.
Yeah, and that was after several big heel hook attempts as well.
Hasn't had a fight since then, but talking to his coach Brian Adams earlier today, he said he's always fit, always ready to go. Actually tried to take a fight on a day's notice at the last BCMMA. Unfortunately couldn't get cleared
looking
in
for
time
the leg
by
lock.
Safe MMA.
Here we go. Tries to reap the knees, just about managed to hang on to it. He's trying to, the knee line's clear though, so.
Brian Bouland hailing from Belgium. 4 professional wins on his ledger. One of those was an injury, but the rest all came by way of decision, so you've got to think that Bouland's in it for the long haul here. Nice sprawl on the takedown attempt, and immediately goes back to pressuring his man against the cage.
Yeah, Pritchard's going to have to do something to get this to the ground, although obviously with that leg lock game, it's not beyond him to pull guard. Don't think he'll want to do it up against the cage, though. Bouland with good head position here. Good high underhook. A lot of pummeling for inside control.
Nice side kick there from Jamie Pritchard. A left hook to follow. Looking very light on his feet. Slip there on the kick though. Let's see if Bouland can take advantage of this, Josh.
You can see immediately he tries to pummel that left hand through for the underhook to shake himself lower. Now he opts for the overhook control. There he goes, trying to feed that left butterfly hook inside. He's going to try and shoot the leg all the way through and come around on the hip. See, he's trying to lift the Belgian up.
Looks like slow and steady wins the race for Brian Bouland.
Yeah, he's trying to stay very heavy here. Really sit down on that leg, doing a good job of maintaining his own balance and posture. And you can see how he frames very well on the face of Pritchard to keep him away.
And we see Pritchard there. He is in the corner of the Gym 01 team. Coach Brian Adams, teammate James the Power Weasel Pennington in the corner there as well. Nice elbow though from Bouland. Looking to go to work here is the Belgian. Have to be wary though. Unorthodox submission attack of Pritchard.
Yeah, you can see he's constantly trying to climb through for those butterfly hooks to shoot the leg through. Still in half guard here though. Oh, trying to clamber the arm through now. Half guard on the opposing side. Although we're actually closer, sorry, to reverse De La Hiva here.
Pritchard hanging on to that leg for dear life, but taking some short shots for his trouble.
He is, but wasn't able to use it. Really good work from
Oh, a couple of
Bouland.
heavy leg kicks there from Pritchard.
Really nice work from Bouland so far in this round. Pritchard again trying to drive forward for this takedown, but the Belgian's base has been excellent. Oh, guillotine attempt here. He's all the way through as well. Oh, this is bad for Pritchard.
This could be big trouble for the man from Gym 01.
Yeah, this is
Pritchard grimacing as he hangs in there, Josh.
Can't see the left artery though. I think he's just about going to escape. That was close though. You got to say Bouland is going to take this first round.
And a very near miss there with that guillotine attempt from Brian Bouland. That's going to give him a lot of confidence as he heads into the second frame, Josh.
Yeah, I mean, he had the opportunity to lock up a full kind of sleeper guillotine there, the arm all the way through. And Pritchard, used to jumping on subs pretty aggressively, has not really been able to play his game so far, barring that first little encounter at the start of the round. The Belgian's done a great job of controlling the posture and controlling the base.
Lots more action still to come here at BCMMA 14. Cage Warriors standout Sean Sexy Curls Carter will be in action against David Round. John Maguire versus Ahmad Guy. And of course a huge featherweight main event, Steve Amable against Stephen Martin for the big gold belt. Second round about to get underway here though. Pritchard versus Bouland, touch the gloves and they're back underway. Aggressive start from Bouland, winging the right hand. Pritchard fighting back off the fence, gets caught with that hook though.
Yeah, Bouland again jumping straight in with that head position. There's good pressure up against the cage.
Pritchard fighting his way off the cage with those kicks. Takes another punch for his troubles though.
Pritchard's trying to feed that right foot over the hip. If he can, he's going to pinch everything together and look to attack another leg. Bouland's got to keep the hip pressed forward. Really good job of pressure here. Holding the cage to help him a little bit though. I really like how well Bouland has shut down the guard attempts of Pritchard. Pritchard's done everything right in trying to shoot legs through for positions, but Bouland's keeping his hips very heavy and very low.
As soon as Bouland gets a little bit of space, he's immediately attacking with those punishing short shots.
Pinning the head of Jamie Pritchard very effectively. I mean, it seems crude, but you know, it's very unceremonious to just drive a forearm into the jaw and cheekbone of your opponent, but it's so good at deflecting their head away and establishing the distance you want.
Pritchard using the glove to guard and keeping his face close to the cage just to make it a little bit more awkward for Bouland to land those looping punches as he tries to get back to his feet. Pritchard slowly but surely regaining a footing.
You got to wonder if the fatigue is going to start setting in to Jamie Pritchard here.
Oh, big push kick
Well,
to the stomach.
that is how you front leg teep somebody. I mean, perfect timing, straight to the solar plexus, took Pritchard completely off his feet.
Bouland originally scheduled to face Corin Eaton, one of the most popular fighters on BCMMA, always brings a huge crowd with him. Eaton unfortunately suffered a back injury in training to this fight. He'd been out doing a big training camp in America at the American top team. We're hoping to see him back in action as soon as possible here on BCMMA. Always an entertaining fighter to watch. Bouland, though, really going to work here in this second round.
Yeah, I love how he maintains that right underhook. He drives his head in, keeps everything very low. There's just this constant pressure on top of Pritchard. He's really not allowing him any space to try and work and stand back up easily. He's keeping a lot of weight bearing down on him, a lot of awkward points of contact.
You just can't count Jamie Pritchard out, Josh.
No, very, very tough indeed. We'll keep going until there's absolutely nothing left.
Well, people counted him out against Phil Rayburn, and look how that one turned out. Big elbow and punches from Bouland, though.
Oh, and there is a big cut. Big cut on the face of Jamie Pritchard now.
Well, it could be his nose, actually, Josh. I think the blood's actually coming through his nose. It may be broken.
Yeah.
A lot of blood there. Bouland going to work here, Josh. Looking for the big finish. Referee Harry Selby taking a close look at this one. Now the blood's making it look a lot worse than it is, but you can't discount the fact that Bouland doing a lot of good work with these strikes.
His work rate's fantastic as well. I mean, you know, he's controlling the position, then he's striking. He's controlling, then he's striking. He's always aware of what he wants to do to keep the action moving. You know, he's not getting too preoccupied with control. He's not getting too preoccupied with...
And he's going for the leg again. The knee looks to be clear.
Yeah.
Desperately trying to catch the ankle, and does. Drags his man back down to the mat. But Pritchard's still very much in this fight, Josh.
Yes, and as usual, we've got covered with blood.
Well, this is exactly why Safe MMA is so important. All these fighters blood tested. It's only red stuff. But you've got to wonder how that blood flow is going to affect the breathing of Jamie Pritchard, if indeed the nose is broken. Of course, we've got our experienced cutman dealing with the bleeding there from Pritchard. Third and final round about to get underway. Still a packed house here at Charters Hall in Colchester. And plenty more still to come for the fans in attendance and our fans joining us on the free live stream worldwide on mmatv.co.uk. Thomas Robertson still to come. He'll be going for the title against Michael Rush. Amor Guy versus John Maguire. David Round versus Sean Carter. And of course Stephen Martin versus Steve Amable. Some incredible action here. For your enjoyment this evening, Brad Wharton and Josh Palmer privileged to be your hosts for the duration. It's already shaping up to be a big start to the 2016 campaign for BCMMA. Brian Bouland, Jamie Pritchard get underway once more. Third and final round in this catchweight contest.
Pritchard still firing back even when he's backed up against the cage. The range of Bouland definitely paying dividends, and Pritchard jumping for the leg. Let's see if he can get that leg secure. He's got to get the foot all the way across. Trying to pull it through with his own hand.
And if you're Brian Bouland at this point, you've got to be wondering what you have to hit this guy
with. Oh, calf crush maybe. Could be here for a calf crush. This would be an unbelievable finish for Jamie Pritchard.
Josh, we talked about that unorthodox submission attack.
Yeah, is Bouland going to take a toe hold? I mean, so Pritchard needs to hold on to the body here. He needs to squeeze for everything he's worth and try and, if he can, come up a little bit more. He hasn't quite got full compression yet, but he's really got a good chance to finish an extremely rare submission here.
That looks incredibly painful from here, Josh.
Yeah, he's got to, if he can come up on top, oh, he might just be losing it. Who could tell? This is a fantastic calf crush attempt. And I think he's just about out of it.
Phenomenal stuff from Pritchard. Well, it's all over. Referee Harry Selby.
No, I think Pritchard's accepting.
Calls a stop to the contest.
Stoppage. Yeah, he's disappointed, understandably, but wow, wouldn't that calf crush finish have been something? Really almost was his last hurrah.
A real seesaw battle there.
Brian Bouland, though, wow, I'm just so impressed with his posture, his work rate, just everything was technically very, very sound.
Absolutely relentless attack from Brian Bouland, and it did pay dividends in the end. He escaped the calf crusher and unloaded with a few more short shots. Perhaps not the most decisive stoppage in the world, but you can see Jamie Pritchard accepting of that now. He was in a bad position. He'd taken some big shots already. And of course, our referee's #1 concern is fighter safety. But nonetheless, a fantastic performance from Jamie Pritchard on just a week's notice. And a big win there for Brian Bouland here at BCMMA 14.
After 1 minute 24 seconds of our third and final round, the referee draws a hold to the contest in favour of the red corner, Brian Bouland.